Stippling is shading with dots or coloring with dots. If you're going to use a Sharpie pen, please don't press hard. All you have to do is touch the surface and it makes a mark. You don't have to press anything to kind of make a mark with a Sharpie marker. So I'm going to take a form, let's say a sphere. It's pretty common. And we go ahead and we put some dots on it. We just kind of make it all over gray by placing our dots evenly, but all over the surface. So from a distance, this will look like a light gray. Then when you want it to look darker gray, you start putting dots between the dots, and then it will start to appear to be darker because the dark spaces are closer to each other. So we go ahead and just touch and bounce around. Feels like it's random, but it's actually not. I'm trying not to do two dots on the same space, but you can see that the bottom edge is now a little bit darker than the upper edge. And I can continue to do this and add more dots. And if I want to make it look 3D, I can start to add more dots to the bottom side to give the illusion of shadow. So the more dots you have and the closer together they are, the darker it will start to look. Again, it's very important that whatever pen you're using, that you're not pressing hard. Some of them have very special tips, which then can be damaged by pressing hard with them, particularly Sharpies. Now, this seems now to be a little bit almost like a ribbon of color, so I need to go back and soften it up by playing with the transition and evening it out so it doesn't look like a sharp contrast from one area to another. I want it to be a smooth kind of blend. And sometimes you actually want to touch the edges with some dots so it feels like the shadow is touching the edge. And then I can go back and start to add some more. So I'm just going to keep adding more and more until I'm happy with it. And you can see this is an easy way to add shadow just by doing dots. I'm not using any colors, I'm not using any tones. We're just using the nearness or closeness of the dots to get a sense of shading. So that is stippling.